Hello Aeternum and welcome to KOTT News, Aeternum's #1 source for news, and this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Aeternum last night, as the legacy great house of Primordus returns to prominence in the southern peninsula of the Cutlass Keys. Passions were still high after the exchange, so expectations of a future rematch loom, even if local vexillographers still do not. Space Kitty 2.0 withdrawing their lineups for official simulated combat last night, making an official statement on the steps of City Hall.
My company is stepping down from wars for a while. We are too weak as of now.
KOTT news crews rode out to the Central Exchange to further investigate, and as the opening bell rang, could finally confirm the matter. This weekend marked the soft opening of the new Outpost Rush map, and was met with an appropriate rush of excited participants, anxious to try out the new experience. You better make sure you're ready to fight before you leave the spawning area, because the brawling starts almost right out the gate. Tired of running away from the fighting to take out the Baroness? Well, now she spawns below the central objective, in her own private chamber. Hey you kids, keep it down up there. If you gather materials around the map, you can construct additional paths, giving you access to sneakier ways to get behind your enemy, as well as discover plenty of places to explore, with some interesting sight lines and curious nooks and crannies to hide out and catch your breath. Citizens are advised that some sections of the facility have yet to be landscaped by the spring training maintenance crew, with everyone throwing themselves into the action on the new Outpost Rush Island, or watching the biggest mega event storyline in sports ball history to date. It's hard to know how many will show up for tonight's 4 pre-qualifiers for combat. But what we do know is who will show up for tonight's simulated fantasy combat resolution, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. With special thanks to the Craft Services crew. If you'd like to support KOTT News, Patreon is currently the best way. Tonight, the Marauders of Rise assail the sun-worshipping zealots of Phantom Esports for control of the always contested Restless Shore. Prior to the last-minute withdrawal reported earlier in this broadcast, Rise had made arrangements to allow all participants to enjoy full fighting experience, so that now they can take their turn. Accommodating the last-minute adjustment, the Zealots of Phantom Esports arranged the outing such that all participants should be able to attend and be fully prepared to defend their territory. We'll have any late-breaking outcomes and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.